Hey guys, we're back again, and I had to send back the PXN V99 because it was just glitching out on me, wilding out, just it wasn't, I don't know what was going on with it, and I brought it new. I paid for it new, for it to be in new condition, the PXN V99. But like I said, I'm in the middle of a race, and then the steering wheel just started going haywire. So that's what happened. I had to send it back. But today, I end up getting the Logitech G29. So we're going to open it up. Alright, first thing in the box is the Logitech G29 steering wheel. And this is the plug to plug it into the steering wheel itself. Next up, we have the power brick, part that plugs into the wall, and the part that plugs into the steering wheel itself. Next up, we have the Logitech G29 steering wheel, paddle shifters, metal paddle shifters. See? Under here, you have the things that you twist to tighten it onto your cockpit or your table or desk, however you're going to mount it. And then underneath, they give you like these little things for you to like somewhat organize the cords, kind of stick them through these slips, which is pretty awesome. All right, so now that we hooked up the Logitech G29, once you put everything in the port and you plug the steering wheel to the PS4, what you're going to want to do alright, so you have the minus button, the plus button. You have L3, L2, you have R2, R3, you have this little dial here, the PlayStation in the middle, you have the PlayStation button, the menu button, and I don't know what that is right there. Okay, that's the steering wheel. Of course, you have your paddle shifters here, right? So what I wanted to tell y'all is it is very wise, hopefully you can see it, but it'll be very smart if you bolt it down. Bolt your steering wheel down to your cockpit rig, okay? Because on the GT player cockpit that I have, these clamps alone is not gonna secure it on the GT player cockpit. What I had to do is stick something small right here and then clamp it for it to hold on to that, you know what I'm saying? So it could be a strong hold. So it could be good. I also bolted it down for extra security, so it ain't going anywhere. Alright, so now we're going to turn the PlayStation on. Grab the remote. That should automatically connect to the... See? Calibrating. Don't forget that there's a switch right here where you can switch it to PS5, PS4, or PC. Okay? Or that PS3. Anyway, you can switch it to PC, PS4, and I believe that says PS5. Either 3 or 5, one of them. So make sure you switch it to the correct one that you want. So if you're on a PS4, switch it to PS4. If you're on PC, switch it to PC. And for PS5, switch it all the way to the right. It's upside down now, but you know what I mean. Once you switch it to PS4, PS5, or PC, you should be able to control it, the steering wheel. Should be able to control it. So now it's connected to the PS4. Now we're gonna jump into one of these games and do a quick gameplay. See how. Okay, you go. I'm waiting to shift up because I know a turn is coming. They say I need to be in second gear. Great. Definitely challenging. Downshift, brake. All right, I finished in 14th place. So my last review conclusion for the Logitech G29. The pedals feel great. Pedals feel great. The steering wheel feels great. The paddle shifters, they're not plastic, they're metal. They feel great. I done did 2 whole races and the steering wheel did not bug out on me. It did not glitch and started going haywire like the PXN V99. I'm not throwing shots to the PXN V99 because maybe it was a user error. Maybe I did something wrong to where the steering wheel wasn't, connecting properly. So that could have been it. I'm not throwing shots to PXN at all right? But for some reason it wasn't working for me. But thankfully I upgraded my wheel again for the second time to a Logitech G29. So I like it. Many might say the steering wheel is small, needs to be bigger, but like real talk, steering wheel does not need to be that big. You know what I'm saying? It's heavy. It just need to feel comfortable for you to be able to drive. If you have a stick shift, of course the stick shift go here. You have your clutch here. Your clutch is going to put you in neutral. You shift your gears and then you do something, whatever. So yeah. So do I recommend the Logitech G29? Of course I do. It's a great steering wheel. The pedals, like I said, the pedals are good. Some people complain about them, but I don't have no issues with them. And I believe that you can be skilled enough, or you can train yourself, because some people say you can't compete sim racing, you can't compete competitively, with this steering wheel. But I believe if you train yourself and if you work hard enough and if you just, find that little, sweet spot, you know what I'm saying, and learn the steering wheel and learn how to use it, I believe that you absolutely can compete competitively with the Logitech G29. So this concludes this video, and I appreciate everything. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. If this is on TikTok, make sure you follow, leave a heart, share, if you feel like sharing. And until next time, peace.
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe and follow. Much love from Little Yas to each of you. Content creator making videos on the World Wide Web. Hope I made you laugh and think. Get out of your head. To be live or to enter the chat, that is the question. Thank you to every followers in each nation.